Many of us grew up with the books of Dr. Seuss, and James Vasquez is no exception. He specifically remembers how the Grinch stole Christmas.
Oh gosh, I mean, I grew up reading Dr. Seuss. So I think my first memory was probably at 5 or 6 years old and having the book read to me. So I grew up knowing the story, loving the story, and knowing all about the Who's and who the Who's are. Um, so then growing up and getting to be a Who is a pretty spectacular thing.
Vasquez has been directing the Globes How the Grinch Stole Christmas for the past 18 years.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
And he didn't want to skip this year.
The themes of the Grinch are kindness, inclusion, community, and tradition. So the thought that we would not be able to come back together as a community and tell this story and carry on this tradition was heartbreaking.
The solution was to turn the live musical into a radio play.
We had 8 days to record the show. And we recorded everybody individually since regulations couldn't allow us to be together. So we joke, but not, that we recorded the Grinch 2020 in closets across America. They had microphones. We helped them pad their closets or pad their spaces to soundproof as best as possible. And one at a time, we would go through their show.
But the show's not just dialogue. There are also songs requiring a chorus to sing together while apart.
I gotta watch 'em all, who. You gotta watch 'em all, me too. Monkey's a thing of a thing. Let's all play with the watch 'em all thing.
This show is such a choral piece. It's really specific vocal lines. So we had our associate conductor, Lyndon, record conductor cam videos. So every actor got a video of Lyndon with the music in their ear, and they would press play on the video. They'd see Lyndon conduct, and they would sing with music only in their ear, and we would pick up just their voice and then lay all that in later.
Behold!
Banging and banging and thing about thing. Bouncing and bouncing and bouncing my thing. Here we go with the watch 'em all.
That's when editing magic has to take place to bring all the voices together and to transform the visually vibrant show into an audio experience.
In the theater, we always say you got to hit the last row of the balcony. You got to make sure that person is getting it as well as that person in the front row. In this particular case, everybody in our audience is in the front row.
So the theatrical experience of The Grinch now feels more like a bedtime story being read to you.
Dr. Seuss, he has a quote that I love so much. Welcome Christmas, bring your cheer. Welcome all who's far and near. Welcome Christmas, here we stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. And I feel like it sums it up so perfectly. We can't be hand in hand this year, but we can be heart to heart. And if there's anything we learned from Whoville is you can't steal Christmas.
So what better time to gather together to listen to the lessons of kindness from Dr. Seuss than during a pandemic? Beth Accomando, KPBS News.